I learned really early on that I had to spend time figuring out how to do something. Before I even move, I'm going to figure out how to do it, and that has done me well for the rest of my life, really.
Moi, le bowling, c'est mon activité. Puis j'aime ça quand c'est une bonne journée, j'ai un petit peu moins de douleur. C'est mon côté fier, là.
I can eat whatever, anything with my left and my right.
And so you have exact same dexterity in both?
A bit better with my right, but not much.
Je mets de mentonnière sur mon couteau.
A decade after a landmark compensation deal, and many decades after being exposed to thalidomide in the womb, the lives of these survivors have become easier. Mercedes Benegby marks December 2nd each year.
All those in favor of the motion will please rise.
On that day in 2014, members of the House of Commons unanimously voted to support a compensation package for a small group of Canadians who, as babies, had borne the cost of one of the worst drug disasters in the country's history.
I declare the motion as amended carried.
Puis cette journée-là, au Parlement, c'est gravé dans nos cœurs. On a été écoutés et on a été compris.
For 50 years, the government failed to take any real responsibility for approving thalidomide, despite a lack of evidence that it was safe for expecting mothers. The drug was aggressively marketed as a treatment for pregnant women suffering from insomnia and morning sickness. Canada was one of the last countries to ban thalidomide in the 1960s, after the drug's link to birth defects was known. Thalidomide had devastating consequences. "10,000 babies around the world, including more than 100 in Canada, were born with absent or stunted arms, missing legs and fingers, and deformed organs. Survivors received lump sums of $125,000, which was doubled in 2019. They were also given annual lifelong pensions of up to $100,000 and access to an ongoing medical emergency fund.
I didn't have any money basically the majority of my life until I was 50, 51 when the settlement came through. When you have a disability, a lot of times money is the only thing that will give you dignity because you can't normally afford to buy a bidet toilet seat, for instance. Baseline to dignity is personal hygiene.
Better exercise than using the chair right now.
Many survivors agree that the program, though imperfect, has eased financial stress and granted them dignity. They've used the funds on practical renovations and care.
Yes, I had a dumb-waiter put in because I can't carry stuff up or down the stairs. Yeah, because I use everything with my feet. I lift things, and I can hold the pen and write, and same with the spoons and forks and whatever. Have my kitchen, which has been modified for my use. The microwave is easy to get to. The fridge is easy. I have a chair that rises and drops so I can go up and down and, reach everything.
Before Joanne Bear received her benefits, she spent most of her day lying flat on her couch, struggling with chronic pain. She gets around more easily now with a walker made by her brother and is now able to get regular therapy for her pain.
Après ça, il l'a modifié pour que je sois bien appuyée. La douleur, je ne l'ai pas quand que je marche avec ma marchette. Je peux peser avec mon menton, puis sinon, pour enlever le break, je peux le remonter avec mes mains. Là, surtout ma main droite, parce que ma main droite, c'est la plus forte.
Ce qui a changé dans ma vie, c'est sûr que j'ai pu m'acheter une demeure à moi. Je vivais sous le seuil de la pauvreté. Des fois, il me restait $1 là, quand j'avais fini de payer le loyer, l'électricité, le chauffage. Je suis pas riche, mais je suis chez moi.
And they've used the funds to make long, impossible dreams happen.
Ça a été une des plus grandes aventures dans ma vie, une émotion au-delà de ta compréhension. L'émerveillement, l'extase, il n'y a pas de prix pour ça.
Dial it up.
But a lifetime of using toes to type, legs to double as arms, and teeth to open jars and lug bags has taken its toll. Now in their 60s, thalidomide survivors are aging faster than the general population.
Moi, je travaille beaucoup avec mes dents. J'ai pu faire des implants. Si j'aurais pas eu ça, j'aurais peut-être plus de dents dans la bouche, là.
I live with chronic pain with my arms and my back and my shoulder and my neck. So I have to parse out my day-to-day chores. Today I might do 2 or 3 things. Tomorrow I might do 1 because I'm sore. Then I have to get massage therapy every week to try and get through those days. Yeah.
Though the federal money made life more comfortable, that doesn't mean the past is forgotten.
The problem is we went for about 50 years without, and that created so much hardships, and we just didn't have the money then. So I would have preferred if they had compensated us sort of retroactively a bit. Not to be greedy, but just to, because we have to look out after ourselves.
Ben, l'argent, en tout cas, moi, ça m'a beaucoup aidé. Bien satisfaite avec l'argent que j'ai eu, parce qu'au moins, j'ai plus le goût de vivre.
Oui, on a été compensés, mais en quelque part, c'est même pas une justice.
Justice, there's a finality to that word where it's like, okay, you got justice, done, closure, whatever. I don't think that our story should ever be forgotten because obviously in the world we live in today, there is a chance that it could be repeated. A lot of stuff was done wrong back then, and I don't think we should forget that.